Alright, guys. Let's get back into creating a galactic cluster. Another one. Oh man, I've been waiting to do this for a little while now, guys. It's time for the Zion cluster. Looks like it's primarily just red with a little bit of yellow. I know that on Wednesday I'm actually going to be playing through a Primus Star game, so I can't wait for that, and that's going to be exciting. Not totally sure what we're going to do with it, honestly. I'll need to figure that out. Well, who knows, maybe you'll be able to help me figure that out, how to start off the campaign. I was thinking maybe they already know each other and everything. Maybe they already know all of the people, but I'm not totally sure about that. I know that last few times I've started, it was they're refugees on a ship that are going somewhere, and then that ship gets taken down by pirates. But I don't know if I really want to go that route this time around. So yeah, I might actually put up a poll, honestly, on Twitter or Facebook at Evil Pig Team. Yeah. On our Patreon too, that should be able to work. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this real fast, actually. And I know this has been bothering me. I just now thought about it. Yeah. Alright. So let's go ahead and get started on the Zion sector. I already got this all opened up, so all that's good to go. So now we just need the brush tool. Let's get started with the stars, our favorite thing. Now, in this, it is mostly red with some yellow. Now, one cool thing about the Zion sector is that it's the cluster of the Rift. The Rift is actually a black hole that's right next to another star. So that's going to be an interesting thing to actually get in here. It's mostly red, yes, okay. Just had to make sure. It's not that color. Then with some yellow right in there. Even put some more yellow right in these places. There we go. And we'll even put in some green in a few places, just to add some extra color. There we go. Alright, and now we'll go ahead and do our favorite step of the Gaussian blur. You know that very well. Now the blur shouldn't be that much. That's a little overkill. But somewhere around like 10. 10 seems like a pretty good amount. We'll go with that. Alright, next up, let's go with the nebulas. Nebulas, you all know by now, but if you're new, they need to go in with the colors of the stars. So let's go ahead and go to that kind of red. Just put the nebula right in there. There we go. There we go. So I had no idea about this. I don't know if this is new for Cadbury, but they have started to make chocolate Cadbury cream eggs, and I thought, you know what, this would be fantastic for my wife. My wife loves chocolate. Get it for her. Apparently she likes the regular Cadbury cream eggs a whole lot more. Just goes to show you, you never really know somebody. I mean, I knew that she liked the regular Cadbury cream egg, so yes. I shouldn't have tried something new. Although, I shouldn't say that. You should always try something new. You never know. It might be better than what you already like. Just in this case, it wasn't. She still likes it, but not as much. We learned it for next time. That's all we have to think about. We learned it for next time. Oh man, the rift seems like it's very torn up. Although I guess that makes sense. There was a cataclysmic event here that led to another dimension collapsing in on this dimension. So that's always fun. Probably not, but you know, might as well say it is. There we go. Oh, and then get this little bit right here. There we go. Okay, now let's go ahead and get to the green. You know what, is there a thing for art in here? Now that I think about it. There is. There we go. That might be able to get more traction for what we're actually doing in here. Alright, so we have all of that. So let's go ahead and do our blur if nothing else is out. I think we have everything. Yeah. Yeah, that seems good. Okay, time for the blur. We gotta make sure that this blur is more intense than the stars blur. Thinking 110. 110 looks like a good spread. Yeah, I like that. Let's go ahead and get started on the dark matter now. We want to make sure that that dark matter is that slightly purple but really dark kind of tint. Alright, let's go ahead and mix everything in here. Gotta make sure you're on the right layer. I always loved that. Sometimes I just have to make a double take. It's like, oh, am I actually drawing on the right layer? Please. Alright, there we go. That's a big glob of dark matter just right up in there. There we go. Man, this is quite the approach to it. Must be very difficult to get to this area. It's like very closed off. Kind of like it. Though it makes sense for the backstory of this area. Alright, let's go ahead and get back into that Gaussian blur. There we go. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the major stars. Let's find out how many we want to make with our handy dandy D12. Ooh, not that many, although that makes sense. That makes sense for this place. So 7 in total. In fact, we'll go ahead and make this a special case. We'll say instead of 7, 6 in total. So instead of giving it a +3, we just give it a +2. Oh man, sorry. Said I had to take a quick drink. I am parched. Oh man, my job consists of talking to a whole lot of people all day, and then I come home, and what do? Start recording and talking to a whole bunch of people again. Well, in this case, it's nobody except for another Twitch TV viewer. I'm guessing that's what their name is actually, another TV viewer. But pretty sure they're a bot. But oh well. If anybody wants to come in, they're welcome to. So now let's go ahead and get started on these major stars, with 6 major stars in total. First, we need to get our first star in here, the primary star, which is going to be a black hole that's actually right next to a normal-sized green star. Ooh, I forgot to make it so that it's not super dark. Oops. Let's go ahead and fix that. Let's go ahead and make that kind of green. And actually place that right here. Okay, so that's 1. 2. Switch to that color. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll keep it at 7 actually. Yeah. 5, 6. 7. There we go. And we will go ahead and make some dwarf stars on some of them. Let's see how many systems we want to be dwarf stars. Let's go ahead and roll a D4. Handy dandy D4. If I can find one. Oh, there you are. Hiding from me. How dare you. One binary star system. Where do we want that binary star system to be? I'm gonna go ahead and say, I want to say this one, way over here. I'm gonna go ahead and make this want a red dwarf. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get back to this. Let's find out what we want to do. I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to be in dark matter. If I remember correctly, I believe that's where I usually put it. And then it's going to be right there. Really dark. And just like that. Now then, we're also going to make it so that with the dark matter, there's just a little bit of a streak of the yellow. In fact, we're going to make sure that we get the exact same yellow right there. Put it down to 1. Alright. Boom. Yeah. There we go. Okay then. Now with the dark matter, in fact, major stars, I'm going to go ahead and just make it so that it is that. There we go. Now going back to dark matter, let's go ahead and get back to a favorite purple kind of color. And now we're going to go ahead and just get to this. Yeah. And this. There we go. And then the center of the black hole, make sure that we make it just a little bit darker. There we go. Now you might be asking yourself, well, what are you going to do with this? This seems very strange and very man-made right now. I'm glad that you asked. You see, what we're going to do with it is we're going to mess with it a whole lot. So with this filter, we're going to go ahead and start with distort. We're going to, if I remember correctly, spherize it first. We want to make sure that spherizes inward. Yes, that makes it so it's more tight. More taut. And now it's okay on that. All right. Now it's more tight. There we go. Okay then. And now we also want to filter it. And we want to distort twirl. There we go. And see, it's still looking kind of weird, and this is where this other handy dandy thing is going to come in, the eraser tool. We're going to go ahead and just erase bits and pieces, but you know what, let's go ahead and erase it as this. Hey now. Hey now. Can I not erase it in a normal way like that? Okay then. We'll just erase it like this then. No, that's fine. Doesn't need to be perfect or anything. You just need to show that light is being weird with this. Now with that, all that erasing done, we're going to go ahead and go back into filter, distort, twirl. Well, what happens if we twirl it the other way? Now we're going to go and keep on twirling it this way. There we go. Now see, that just looks weird. We're going to go ahead and do another Gaussian blur with it. That's going to be just like that. Yeah, there we go. With the major stars, we're going to go ahead and also twirl that just a little bit. Yeah. Move back into place. Just right there. Okay then. And that is the rift. The place where multiple dimensions just stacked up on top of each other. Terrible place, but there is a really cool race that lives there, so. And I cannot wait for anyone who's playing Primus Star to actually find out what that race is. It's going to be in the next expansion, so. Oh man. Alright. Alright. So let's go ahead and get into the grid and just start plopping down where the main stars are. We have this primary star, this primary star, this primary star, that right there, that primary star, this one, and this one. I think that's kind of funny. It makes like a, almost like an eye. That is very interesting. That really makes like an eye. I really like that. That is really cool. Let me go ahead and fix this up a little bit more. I think I can do a little bit more with it. Let's see. What does ripple do? Oh yeah. Oop, 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 oop. Okay. Go on filter and blur. Gaussian blur again. Yeah. Yeah. It shouldn't be too intense. There we go. I like that more. Makes it more calm, subtle. All right, and now our favorite part, or at least maybe a few of our favorite parts. Definitely not Gwent's favorite part, as we've learned in the past. We need the Library of Babel. Alright, boom! Let's see some names. So I already know that I want to name this area right in here the Rift. That's literally what it's named. That's even the name of the planet that's there. Because it's really only one planet that is located there. So, yeah. So we have the Rift. Alright, now let's go back to here. Well, what do we have for names? Let's go ahead and go with Zion. I mean, it's named Zion, just with a Z instead of an X. The cluster is anyways. Let's go ahead. Oh, come on. Is there anything here that I could use? Random page. Give me something. Come on. I need a name for a star system. Give me something good. Lungo. Oh man. I want something to pop out at me. Piff. Pixel. Man, Emer. Emer. I kind of like that. I'm gonna name a star that. Okay, Emer. Let's go with this one right down here. This seems like an Emer. Yes. All right. And give me something else. Give me something good. And usually Library of Babel just gives me bangers all the time. This time around it's not really doing good. I see Lily. Yay. Adla. Nior. Adla and Nior. Okay, I can do that. Adla is going to be this one. And Nior gonna be right down here. Random pig. Give me something else. Give me something beautiful. Come on. I want to feel it. I want to feel the name of this star system. I want to... Oh, I want it to be beautiful. I want it to be majestic. I need it to be downright Renaissance kind of name. You know? I need to be enlightening. Zohili. Ooh, Zohili. Or it's really Zohilti. Zohilti? Oh. 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 Hello, Shalomay. Perhaps you can help me with finding a name for a star system. I'm not totally sure about Zohilti. I mean, we still need to name 3 more stars, and then I can get started on the name backdrops and then the asteroids. Then we'll be done with the Zion sector. But we just need 3 more names. Random page. Give me something else. Come on, something good. Kaveri. Kava Kaveri. It sounds like a spell from Harry Potter. Kava Kaveri. That is a long thing of jumbled up mess. Brano. Ziek. Ziex. Ziexp. No, Ziex. It was just Ziex. I like that. Okay then. I can do that. Right up here. ZX. You know what? I feel like this needs to be like ZX. ZX beta. The star system of ZX beta. Okay then. Let's go ahead and... Ah, man, come on. Give me something good. Random page. What else? What else can you give me? Huh? Vanoon? Vanoon. Vanoon. What do you think, Chalamet? Vanoon? I'm thinking Vanoon. Yeah, let's go with it. I've said it so many times. Vanoon shall be right over here. One more name. One more name. Oh, needs to scream out to me. Needs to scream my name. Needs to scream. Needs to scream, hey, look at me. Look at me. I'm the name of the star system. Pick me. That's what it needs to say. Not that exactly, because then that would be a horrible name for a star system, but... Oh, man. Okay. Random page. Give me something. Clilt. Clilit. Clilit. Okay then. Very interesting. Sixery. Men. Oh. Jumpnya. Ah. Sweet. Glad the weeaboos are even getting in here. Skitsuni. Zanui. Zanui! Nope. Random page. Come on. Give me something. Give me something. Cake sucks. Cake sucks. Ooh, cake sucks. Yeah, cake sucks is fine. Alright. Let's go ahead and pull up an old drawing. Just pull up the Engi sector. Oop, nope, not that. I want that. Let's go ahead and get that right there. There we go. There's so many stars in this sector. Yeah. This sector is basically a dying, well, weird, dead kind of place anyways. Well, it's dead, but it's also just starting. It's a weird area. It's just a weird area. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, let's combine all these. Let's go ahead and select all the names. There we go. Select, modify, expand. Expand DOM. Okay, now with that, let's go ahead and get back to our handy dandy normal brush. Get all of the backdrops filled. There we go. I have all the backdrops. Now let's go ahead and just get started on the asteroids. Our favorite part. Honestly, I do kind of like the asteroids. Like I've said in the past, it's very relaxing just to get all of it done. Okay, now the rift, I want to say that, yeah, there's going to be a whole lot of asteroids just kind of floating along on the rift. Asteroids that have gotten lost in here. It's a destroyed place. Oh man. You know, I've been really enjoying Kingdom Come Deliverance, by the way, guys. Just had to bring that up in this stream because, you know, it's nice to work, but it's also really important to sometimes just treat yourself and relax a little bit. And I've had to learn that the hard way by having to go to the hospital at one point because I was working way too much. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice game. It's a fun game. It's a weird game with how, I guess, realistic it's trying to be. But it is a really fun game. So I'll give it that. Alright. There we go. Let's go ahead and just get this side done right now. Might as well. Alright. There we go. Well, Shalomay, I don't know if you're another robot or just a viewer watching, but you've been silent for a very long time. But I'll give the benefit of the doubt and say that you are an actual person, and I'm very happy to see you here. I just want to tell you as well, if you have a dream, do not give up on it. Never give up on any of that kind of stuff. It's very important. We all have something that in the end we need to do. Like I always say, we're like these asteroids. We float around through endless void, through space, but we all have a purpose. We all have a destination in the end. And it's up to us to just keep on going until we find out what that destination is. Everything's going to end up just as it needs to. So, sort of why I like drawing these asteroids, because the asteroids don't care. They're gonna go where they're gonna go. I mean, it's just like that. It's natural. Gravity does the job. They just let gravity take them. Almost done with the asteroids. All things has to come to an end. Have to come to an end. Don't worry, I can speak. I can speak normal English. It's not like I had a job all day separate from this. Seeing that, if you guys want to support an independent video game developer making tabletop RPGs, a phone app, and a computer game, then please donate in the button below on Twitch. You can also find us on Patreon and become a supporter there, where you can get access to exclusive sneak peeks, digital posters, and dev podcasts. Separate from these that we stream on Twitch. I mean, these are just little work podcasts. Not really even podcasts, work streams. You get to see me, you know, fuck around and make shit. Okay. I think we are good with the asteroids. Look at that, it's like a river flowing through space. Ugh. Beautiful. I like this little connection right here. It's nice. Alright, so now we're going to go in and save as. We don't want to save over sector template. We want this to be Zion sector. I believe that's what we have it named as in here. Yeah, Zion sector. Sector of the, or cluster of the rift. So save that. So I can go back to the Photoshop file if need be. And now let's go ahead and save it as a paint egg so we can properly upload it. Do you say pain egg or do you say ping? I've heard very few people actually call it ping. But you know, we can't all be perfect. Alright, so with that done, let's go ahead and upload the Zion sector map. So maps, create map, Zion sector. I want to say that the sector of the rift, yeah. There we go. Let's choose that file. And we need Zion. There you are. Create map. There's the Zion sector. Ripping and revving to go. Let's go back to maps. We're going to open up the Milky Way galaxy map. Edit that. Click on the Zion sector. Edit. And now let's try and let's make sure Zion sector is located in what exactly? It's not located anywhere. It is its own thing. Its own entity. Ooh. How are we gonna do that? Oh, I don't know how to do that. Oh, that's... Oh. Oh no. Guess I can keep on system gray. But then that means that syndicate sector can be associated with them because they're the same color. Oh man. Let's see if we can do anything with the syndicate sector. Change it to system. Do a system red actually. Yeah, there we go. That fits with the syndicate. So we're done with the Zion sector. Next up, we'd have to do the dateless sector, the cluster of Ragnarin. Okay. Then after that, we'll be moving on to Minos, Calico, Murmur, Straeus, Bahamut, Tranquil, Shu, Poseidon, and then Gilding. Alright. Galaxy is coming together. Galaxy of Primus Star. Gotta love it. Alright, I believe with that, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. It's been awesome doing this with all of you guys. I cannot wait for next time. Next time we will be working on the Ragnarin sector, which is going to be a sector that is lived in by a whole lot of moth people. So that's gonna be fun. If you've ever seen Gurren Lagann, they're sort of based around that kind of story. So just replace everyone from Gurren Lagann with moth people and you you got their history. Pretty much. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream here. Like I said, it's been awesome hanging out with you guys. And I'll go ahead and see you guys next time. Bye for now.